Hi guys. Of course you guys know me. I am Jackie, and that's Stephanie, the other one that's on the Zoom. She's our double diamond leader. Double diamond's one of the ranks. That's something that we'll go over. Not really today, but it's in the E-suite. Um, I have a few things I wanted to go over with you guys. Stephanie, can I share content from my phone?
Yeah, do you see at the bottom? It should say share
Yeah,
screen.
it does. Okay, I just want to make sure that would work.
Yeah, it
Okay.
should.
Hmm. Mm, no, I don't see that. I mean, hmm. I don't see that app on there. I'll just tell you guys, I guess. What stuff?
You should be able to it'll have different options when you're screen sharing from your phone.
I see like photos, iCloud, Box, Dropbox, Google,
It's Google.
Microsoft.
It
Oh,
should
okay.
be under Google. If I can pull it up from my computer if you need me to since you
Oh,
can't.
I got it. Here you go.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, guys. I've never done this before. Okay. Can you guys see this?
Yep.
Yes, I see it.
Okay. So, welcome to the team. It works global. Um, in the messenger group that you guys are in, it's called like League of Extraordinary Rappers. A long time ago, I had to come up with a team name, and I didn't really know what. So anyway, we're extraordinary rappers, but we don't have to like rap like music. We just rap people. So that was as creative as I could get. So welcome to the team officially. Um, so you joined. What's next? I know that it can be scary when you're first starting. You're like, okay, well, what is this that I got myself into? Um, you may not know, you may have like fears and doubts, but you also are probably excited. So I just wanted to have this Zoom to go over a few of like the really important steps and things that we should do next while you guys are still in like so new. You're still so new, but there's a few things I want you guys to make sure that you do to help you be successful. The first thing we're going to talk about is just a brief little overview of the company. So how did It Works start? In 2001 is when It Works got started. And so we've been a company now for 16 years. Originally, the wraps, which is our flagship product, were in Europe. They were like in spas in Europe, and they cost a couple $100. So it's really awesome that we can sell people wraps for only $25 each. So that's huge. That's way more affordable than $200 for a wrap. Um, we are, and like all of our products are all natural. That's something that was very important. We actually own the rights to all of our products, and we even even to like the farm where they grow all of the things that are in the products. A lot of our products, or maybe I think all of our products, they're plant based. So like we own the product themselves when they're done. We own like where they're packaged and even where they're formed, like in the ground. So I think that's really cool. We're able to like see exactly what process that it goes through. Um, It Works is a multi-level marketing company. When I first joined, I'd never heard of that before. I remember that Gabe, Stephanie's husband, he was like, "Okay, guys, this is a multi-level marketing company. Now I know what you're thinking." Blah 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 blah. And he like kept going on about it, and I had no idea what it was. So I wasn't thinking any of those things that he thought I was. But if you don't know, a multi-level marketing company is I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Basically, instead of It Works paying some, TV company millions of dollars to advertise, they pay us. So I talked to you guys signed up, and then you guys are going to talk to people, you know, you're going to get customers. Of course, I'm going to still talk to people as well, but, and it's level. So like you're under me, and then you'll sign up people with you. But basically it's a multi-level marketing company, direct sales. It's you talking to people instead of advertising being online, or, instead of them paying like a corporate company for it. And then what do we stand for? We stand for friendships, fun, and freedom. That's like the big three things that we always try to do. People love to have fun. People, that's something that they seek. They live for the weekends, or, if they have to work on the weekends, like they live for their off days, and they just want to have fun. People also want to have freedom. No one wants to have to live like in debt or feel like they're in bondage or anything. So helping people get freedom is really important. And then friendships. One thing that you'll learn, like I joined, my story, Seth and I, he lost his job like the previous December, right before Christmas. And so then the next year, for the next, I think he was out of a job for like 2 or 3 months. But for at least 6 months, it was still hard for us to get food, to get anything really that we needed. And Seth's parents would give us money for food or buy food for us just so that we could eat. And I mean, we had some money that we could buy some stuff, but it was not that much. And then Stephanie started. It was funny because I actually saw people posting about it online, and I was like, how did I make money from that? And I sent that to Stephanie, and she was like, well, actually, I'm going to be starting that as well. And so then she and I talked about it a lot, and it was something that I wanted to do with her because with friendships, that's one of the things. We're friends, and we love to have fun together, but we also wanted to make money because we both wanted financial freedom. So anyway, fast forward to now, and I wasn't joining necessarily to gain more friendships, but I have. And I think that's one of the things that you don't really think about when you join, so it's really awesome. But friendships is the other thing that we stand for. So that wasn't really important for a step or anything. I just wanted you to kind of know a little bit about the the background. So this is just showing you. It says We Are It Works. The first one, I don't know, it's probably a little hard to see, but it says just an extra $500. That's why most people join. And actually, our CEO, who is pictured on the top right, that's our CEO and his wife. They joined because they just wanted, when they first started the company, they just wanted to make a couple $100 extra each month, which is why most people do this business. It Works, that crazy wrap thing. That's our flagship product, is the wrap. No one else has the wrap. We own the rights to it. So it's really awesome that we can do this business with no competition. You can't go to Kroger and buy an It Works wrap unless there's a distributor there who's selling you, and you're meeting them there. You can't go to Walmart and get it. So there's no competition, and that's how he wanted it. Because when you're looking at a company to join, one of the things that you need to consider is if you can go buy it somewhere else, or a different, maybe a different brand, but what do they have that's like that on the market? And he knew that. So when they set up the company in the way that they did, they kept that in mind. Then we started getting more products. People have more results. It Works makes debt-free the new sexy. We're a debt-free company, which is awesome because that means we're able to give more to the distributors. So I don't remember the exact amount now, but there's for every dollar that It Works brings in, it's more than half goes to the distributors who sell it, which is unheard of in companies like this or in general. Wrapped and Map, that's kind of our big thing that we're doing right now. We're in multiple different countries. If you go to your website, whatever it was that you choose, which I think most of you just chose your name. If you go to your website, it'll ask you which country you're in. Click where it says United States and look, all those different countries that are there are all the countries that we're in, and we're adding more all the time. So it's really exciting. You could have, if you know people from another country and we're in that country, they could join, and you are making money not only in the US, but like you have teammates from another country. Imagine if you went there, like, hello, that's a vacation, but it's a business trip. So that's really cool. There's a few other things on here. This is in your guys' eSuite, so you can look at that and all of like the extra stuff. Okay, eSuite, that's the first thing I want to talk to you guys about. You'll sometimes hear this referred to as your back office, but basically eSuite is, it's a house for like training. You're able to see stuff for your customers, for your distributors on your team. You're able to find out if people's order went through, what they ordered, when their next order is. It's awesome. You can sign up new people through your eSuite. It's really, really, really nice. They recently, like I want to say last week, they changed some stuff around. They made it easier to use. It's great. There's a few tabs that I always keep open on my phone at all times, like in Safari. That's one of them. eSuite's at the top. But it's $20 a month. That's the only thing that like is really a requirement, and there is a way to run your business without that, but it's way easier with it. We can talk more about that one-on-one. But Training Academy, this is one of the first things that you guys should do. I told you guys the other day we would talk about training today. You know, we were pushing for the $10 promo, and then we'll start working on training. So as soon as you guys are able to, log into your eSuite. Let me know if you need help getting in there. I have all of your usernames, so that will help. And your password is whatever you chose when you signed up. And then click on Training Academy. It's normally on the second row, and I think it's like the second option. There are videos in there about all of the products. There's compensation, like about the compensation plan. So that's how you get paid. There's videos about the company. There's videos about, I want to say they added more videos about like how to market too. I'm not sure. I haven't looked in there since they added new things, but I did go through it when I first joined. And what I recommend is for you to get like a notebook. I have a spiral notebook, a folder with some paper, whatever, and keep info about just a couple like wraps. Tight and stone firm. 45 minutes, neck down. Like, just do highlights. You don't have to do like detailed information about it, but just do a couple bullet points for each product. And while you're going through the products, you can, whether you're doing it in the video or just separately, I want you guys to write down a couple people who come to mind when you listen to that product. So let's say you're listening about hair, skin, and nails. Well, do you know someone who's recently told you, oh, I really want to grow my hair out? Write their name down on a different piece of paper with the product next to it. Because these are people that you can talk to about that product and get yourself customers or even potentially distributors. The very first thing that you'll do whenever you sign into your eSuite for the very, very first time, and some of you have done it, some of you have not, is fill out a tax form. That's very, very important so you can start making commission. And until you fill that out, you're going to be on a commission hold. So you want to do that ASAP. The document library is another fantastic tool in your eSuite. It's normally on the top row. There's like 2 rows of icons. It's normally on the top row, further, like closer to the end, maybe like the 4th or 5th option. But you can search pretty much whatever you want. And all the information that we have about that will pop up. We have things like the memory jogger in there, a dream board, a hundreds list template. We have details about promotions. One of the things we're going to talk about in a minute is a color personality test. So if you're green, I'm very green. If you're green, you love details. You like to analyze like data and information. I love the document library because I can go in there and I can read the compensation plan. I can go in there and I can read the details of the promotions and like know every little thing, like the fine print. I love knowing all that stuff, so I can go in there and read it. But one of the things that I want you guys to get out of your document library is the memory jogger. Print it off if you can, but if not, you can open it like as another tab on your computer or on your phone. What the memory jogger is it helps you build your hundreds list. Your hundreds list is basically just a list of people that you know. And these are people who you're going to talk to eventually about your business or your products. I don't want you guys to prejudge anyone. There are some people who, I'll tell you this story. One of my current loyal customers, when I first saw her name, I'm like, man, she's really skinny and she's super fit. She's in the military. She doesn't want any of our products. I messaged her. Anyway, I put her on my list, messaged her anyway. She said, no, thank you. I'm skinny and I don't need the wraps. Okay, well, we have other products. Besides the fact that people can be skinny and the wraps will still work on them, that's not the point. I said, that's fine. We have other products. She said, no, thank you. I don't need anything. Okay. Followed up with her, later we had some promotion. She said, no, thanks. Okay, great. Then maybe 6 months after that, she messaged me and she asked me, hey, do you guys have blah, 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 blah. And we did. And now she's one of my loyals and she loves our products. So never prejudge anyone when you're going through the memory jogger or going through like your Facebook list to create a list of people that you know. A dream board. The dream board is also something that's in your e-suite. Basically what this is it's a little piece of paper and it asks you like, what debt do you want to pay off? A lot of people join this business to make extra money and it helps them pay off debt, which is awesome because, I don't know about you, but like all the money that I make, I want to be able to keep it. I don't want to have to give it to Kay for my wedding rings, which we don't anymore. We paid that off. Thank you. It works. But anyway, I don't want to have to pay all these other people for these things that I've already bought in the past. I want to be able to be debt free and then buy whatever I want. That's just me. But the dream board is in there. It's a really good thing to like keep before you what it is that you want and what you're working for. So I encourage you to print it off and write down a couple of the things that you want to pay off, or maybe if you're not in debt. Okay, great. Well, what are some of the things that you want to be able to do? And then auto shipment. This is something I'm pretty sure I talked to all of you guys about when you signed up. Your auto shipment each month, I highly encourage it for you to try the products. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I highly recommend it because this is a way for you to try all of our products. Now, I know that people can't always afford the products at first when you're getting started, so we do have another way for you to be commission qualified. So you have two ways to be commission qualified. Option number one, ADBV auto ship. BV is just like basically how much the products are worth. For example, wraps, they cost a whole box of wraps normally costs $59. Well, it's worth 54 BV. For most of the products, they like match up almost exactly, if not exact. I'm trying to think of an example. What are they called? Fat Fighters. Fat Fighters are $25, 25 BV. So just check it, but most of them match up. We have a few packs and stuff that are 80 BV exactly. So if you're trying to find something that, gets you right on like the BV wise for what you need to be commission qualified, let me know and I'll help you. But anyway, the other way, if you can't afford that right now, the other way to be commission qualified is to sign up loyal customers and get 150 PBV, which is personal volume, so bonus volume. It's just a fancy way of saying your customers are buying at least 150 BV worth of products, so about $150. Let me know which one you're going to choose so I can help you guys push for that, because I would really hate for it to be the end of the month and you don't have enough volume to be paid, because that's what we're all in this business for, is to be paid. So I'd hate for you to miss that. We can talk about that as well, like which option would be better for you. Just let me know. A few things to do. So I'd already said keep a notebook with product highlights. When you're going through the training, or you guys are going to get product catalogs in your kit, look through it and see like, hey, what does this product do? What does this product do? Just mark down, a couple little things about it. You don't have to write a paragraph or anything. I also, like, as soon as we get off the Zoom, I want you guys to write down your why. Why did you join It Works? I told you guys why they started the company. I told you a little bit about why I joined. Why did you join? And it's different for every person. There's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. But why did you join? That's so important because right now, you guys are new. It's exciting. You're messaging people. We're talking to people. But there are times, I'm going to be completely honest with you, there are times when it's tough. When you wake up and you're like, I just don't want to do anything today. I don't want to work my business. I don't want to talk to anyone. And you want to sit there and be negative. That's when you need your why the most. Because if you know why you're doing it, it's going to help you be consistent. And I don't want you to just know in your head, well, I know I'm doing it because blah, blah, blah. No, write it down. So that way, on your tough day when you get up and you're just not feeling it, or when you get off work and you just don't want to message anyone that night, you can look at your why and you can say, no, Jackie, you are messaging people tonight because, and then you can read it. It helps you, when it does get tough, to stay focused and to stay encouraged. The other thing I encourage you guys to do is personal development. I personally pay like $15, I think, for Audible. I love reading, but sometimes it's really, really hard for me to read personal development books. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'll sit down, I'll start to read, and I'm like, this is so boring. And then it's tough for me to get through, but I have a goal. Like, I have a certain number of personal development books that I want to read by the end of the year. So I'm going to do it. So to help me do that, instead of sometimes I don't necessarily read, when I'm driving, when I'm cleaning, I'll listen to an audiobook. So I have Audible, but there are tons of free options. There's a lot of personal development on YouTube. There are podcasts for people who have iPhones. I don't think podcasts work on Android phones. I really don't know. But anyway, YouTube is a great resource for personal development. There are some people who are more focused for like network marketing, like Eric Warre. He's really good for like network marketing. Terry Savelle Foy, she's an awesome speaker. We love listening to her stuff for personal development. I've listened to a couple of Stephen Furtick books. He's a pastor, but like the principles that he uses, they're good for like a pastor or not. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. But you most likely know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. So in those areas that, you're not as strong, you need personal development to make you stronger. Top leaders. So what this means, another really good thing to do is to follow top leaders in the company and even emerging leaders. So Stephanie, if you guys are not friends with her, if you don't follow her, go follow her. Go send her a friend request. She's our double diamond leader, and she posts amazing stuff all the time. I'm not just saying that, but like it's true. She really posts. She knows what type of stuff is good to post and what isn't. Our CEO, Mark Pentecost, you definitely want to follow him. Our chief networking officer, his name is Mike Patillo. You want to follow him. Pam Souter, Cami Dempsey. Cami Pentecost Dempsey is her Facebook name. Those are corporate. Those are some really good people to follow. You can go on the website and see like some of the other top leaders in the company. Joel and Stephanie Dunn, Brandon and Denise Walsh. I can't remember that one lady's name. She's from Atlanta. Anyway, there's tons of leaders. I can send you guys some more if you want. But I encourage you to follow them because it helps you see other people's why, but it can also help you see like different post ideas and stuff. A lot of times once it's like they're top leaders, they're ambassadors in the company. A lot of times, Jocelyn Yates, she's a good one. But sometimes their posts aren't necessarily where you are right now. Like, they're already at the top. So they're like, hey, I've already made it to the top. Let me help you, blah, blah, blah. Not in those words, but. So it's also good to find, diamonds, emeralds, rubies. There's a lot of those on like the larger team. I can send you guys a lot of theirs who post good stuff. The color test, I'm going to send it in our messenger group. So basically what this is, it's a personality test by like Marquetta or something like that. I really don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not. but it divides people's, personality into 4 colors: red, green, blue, and yellow. You're going to be part of all of them. Like, it gives you a percentage, like 75, 68, 65, 70, whatever. The highest is the one you are the most. It's your most dominant personality, color, or trait. But you're going to be some of all of them because, we are complex creatures. But it's really important to know, like, what your color is and what other people's are, because everyone has different strengths and weaknesses. So I'm going to send that to you guys. You can just send me your results, or you can post it in the group. But just let me know which color you are. I'm green, and then yellow, and then red, then blue. I'm not very blue. Blue is the one that, like, loves to have fun, and it's not that I'm boring or anything, but I like having fun, but that's not what drives me. So anyway, there are some apps to download. I don't know if Stephanie's posted it yet in Hustle, but I'll send you guys some apps that are really useful for the business. Zoom. Some of you are on your phone, some are on the computer, but Zoom is a good one to download because we will have trainings like this, and it's awesome because we're all able to get together. Because like Mariah, you're in Michigan, Aaron, you're in Alabama, but you're not like in Opelika. We have people on our team who are in Texas right now, so this allows us all to be together. And then your goal. So along with your why, I want you guys to write down your goal. What rank do you want to be? If you don't know the ranks yet, that's fine. What income are you wanting to make each month with this? Write that down and send it to me. Write it down on paper with your why, but also send it to me. You don't have to send me your why if you don't want to. It will help me encourage you guys and know like how to guide you. But I definitely need your goal. What income are you trying to make each month, and how much time are you willing to invest in this each month, or each day? How much time are you trying to invest? I'll help you guys see kind of like how long it takes. We can put a plan together to help you be successful, because I want you to have realistic expectations. Talking to people. So you can talk to people in person, but what a lot of us are doing, and what just from talking to you guys, it seems like most of you guys are going to be using social media. So you guys want to post about starting a new business and going for a promotion. There's a script that we pretty much all used of some sort or another when we first joined. I'll send that to you guys. I'm going to change it because it's not $500, but I'll send that to you. And then whoever likes or comments on that post, message them. Kind of like what we did yesterday with the who wants to make extra money from their phone or whatever. Message those people if they like it or if they comment on it. And then you want to, when you're posting, like, don't just post about it works. Because what you'll find is you'll lose friends, or people will say you're just trying to sell them stuff, or they'll unfollow you. Which, it's kind of silly, really, because that's your business. But also, people are friends with you because they like you. So you still want to post about yourself. There's a kind of a rule that we say there's, for the most part, about 5 things that you want to be known for, that you are known for. Those are the things when you're not posting about it works that you want to post about. This picture on the right, if you can't get them all right now, it's fine, but basically you kind of want to flip-flop. In the morning, you want to post like good morning, post a motivational quote, something like that. Then you can post, like, I like to post a selfie and like what I'm going to do that day. Around lunchtime, post something funny, then a business or product post. But then your next post, just post about what you're doing. Post about the coffee that you just got at Starbucks. That's what I always do. Or post about the shoes that you just bought. Post about your children. Post about your family, your dog. Whatever it is of one of your 5 things that you're known for, post about that next. Then you can post about the business again. Like, it isn't just, you don't want to, when I'm scrolling through your Facebook, what I don't want is like, it works, it works, it works, it works, it works. Drama, it works, it works, it works. Drama, 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 it works. People don't want to just see about it works. They want you. So that's why, it's really important to have your 5 things. And then I brought up drama. There's another Zoom that we have posted on the Hustle page. I'll tag you guys in. It was Seth and I talking about like how to market your business on social media. And he'll probably be like, really, Jackie? I forgot to tell you. Mariah, I know you know Seth. Aaron, I'm fairly certain you know Seth, but I'm not 100% for sure. But Seth is my husband. He's at work tonight, so he couldn't be on the Zoom. But he said hello, and don't tell him I forgot. Um, but about drama, he was talking about how drama it's a no. Like, don't post about drama on Facebook. People love to read about your negativity, but then they're like, oh, she's always negative. Why would I want to be on her team? Like, it's just not a good thing to see. So don't post about drama, but do post about yourself. And then connecting. I told you guys that we have like a system in place to help you be able to build your network, to find more people on the internet that you know that are like legit people, not, sketchy people from some other country who just want you to send them money, whatever. We're not talking about those. Like legitimate people. But connecting, so we have like a Facebook Connect, Instagram Connect. Basically, you choose a certain amount of people, however many, depends on your goal. Choose a certain amount of people and make sure that week, every single day, you're liking their stuff, but more importantly, you're commenting on it. Commenting, Facebook loves comments more than they like liking stuff, because everyone, tons of people like it. They'll just scroll through oh, I like that. But when you comment on something, it shows that you like actually have interest in it. Your stuff will be shown more on their page. Their stuff will be shown more on your page. But to that person, it also shows that, you care and you're reading. You're paying attention to what they're doing. And if you're paying attention to them, they're going to be more likely to pay attention to you. And then you want to add to your friends list every day. I don't know about you guys, but I only have 1,400 friends on Facebook. 1,400 and something. I used to have way less. I probably used to have more. But you want to add to your network, because not all of your friends are going to want to do this business. Not all of your friends are going to want to be your customers. And as much as I wish that they would, I mean, it's not realistic. So what you need to do is add more people. Aim for 10 people a day. If it's not really something you're comfortable with, you can start with 5. But when you're adding people and when you're choosing people to like and comment, like on their posts, try to find people you have common interests with. There's a really cool feature on Facebook that will show you, if you're on one of your friends' pages, it'll show you suggested friends based on your likes and the things that you post. I can show you how to find that. But whether you're just going through and stalking their friends like I like to do, or you're using that really cool feature, whichever one it is, you want to make sure that you're looking for people with common interests. Because, I mean, you want to comment on their stuff, but you want to be genuine about it. Don't be fake. Like, if you hate cats and they're always posting about their cat, you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, I love your cat, it's so cute. Cats are my favorite animal. No, they're not. Don't lie. Like, be genuine. So try to find people with common interests. I know this was a lot, and I'm so sorry, guys, but I really, there was a lot. I'm so excited, and there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to share. So that's why I made the PowerPoint. I can message you guys some of the high points, like what are the couple things you need to do in eSuite, and then I'll send you guys some of the top leaders. But what I really need for you to do is, if you have not logged into your eSuite, log into your eSuite. I'm going to stop sharing. Log into your eSuite and fill out your tax form. And then go to write down your why and write down your goal and send that to me. That's what I need you to do first. Your why and your goal. After that, you can do the other things, and I can help you. I have a list on my, I wrote it down. I can send you guys what to do after that. But I'm so sorry it's so long. But do you guys have any questions or anything? No questions? Okay. So that's all I have. You can stop the recording, unless you had anything to add.